God message today. The wind was silent, but your soul stirred, not by chance, not by coincidence, because heaven has whispered again, and this time the whisper carries thunder in its wings. Listen closely, beloved of the eternal flame. The messengers of light stand at your side, and their wings stretch wide over you, bringing news that cannot wait. This is urgent. This is sacred. This is not a tale. It is a divine truth wrapped in mystery, a seed planted long before time wore names. There is a man. His name is not what you have heard, and his face may not be the one you've painted in your mind, but heaven knows him. He walks under the name Elandor. And you, yes, you, are the one his soul is tethered to through invisible threads spun by the breath of the Almighty. You've asked the stars if you were forgotten. You've pleaded in secret, have you overlooked me, Father? And the answer has always been, no, I am still writing. Jeremiah 29:11, etched not only in scripture, but in your marrow, declares, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Elandor is part of that future, but he is not yet the man who can walk beside you. Not yet, because there is a secret, and that secret, it will shake your understanding, but you must hear it, not to fear it, but to be ready. In the valley of the red mountains, where the Spirit of God trains his warriors in silence, Elandor walks alone, not because he does not care, not because he doubts your worth, but because he carries a shadow, a burden deep within that even he does not fully understand. No, beloved, it is not betrayal, it is not infidelity, it is not deception that haunts him, it is fear, a fear carved into him like inscriptions on stone. I am not enough, I cannot protect her, I will fail what is holy. He has seen you in visions, Amira. Yes, that is the name heaven has placed on you in this script. Amira, the beloved daughter of the High King, clothed in light and crowned in intercession. And Elandor's heart trembles at the thought of standing next to you, not because of weakness, but because he knows that to love you is to become undone. He must surrender everything that is false, everything that is not rooted in righteousness. He must let the fire of God burn away the man he thought he was, to become the man who can love you in truth. And so he wrestles like the ancient warrior Jaran, who fought angels in the midnight hour, like the prophets who cried into their cloaks. He wrestles, and God listens, even when the prayers are wordless, muffled by weeping. While you fast, he pleads. While you cry out, he groans in silence. And while the world sees nothing move, he is being rebuilt behind the veil. Isaiah 43:2 echoes through the chambers of his refining. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. The rivers will not overwhelm you. And the rivers have risen, but so has his spirit. Because God walks him through the deep, he is being forged, not forsaken, prepared, not punished. And when he steps forward, when the veil finally lifts and Elandor stands before you, you will not see a broken man. You will see a man who carries holy weight, weight born of surrender, weight that says, I have been made ready to hold what is sacred. Amira, do not let the silence confuse you. Do not let the timeline deceive you. What feels like delay is divine alignment. The stillness is the soil where roots grow deep. Heaven has not forgotten you. The angels have not left you to wander. They are building bridges between your soul and His in realms unseen. And the secret, the one that seemed like a flaw, it will become the cornerstone of your testimony. For when He says, I was afraid, you will say, but love cast it out. And when He confesses, I felt unworthy, you will answer, grace covered us both. The divine gardener does not plant without intention. He does not water. Not this love, Amira, will not look like the others. It will not carry confusion. It will not arrive in chaos. It will not need to be chased. It will recognize you, pursue you, protect you. This man, this son of fire and dust, will honor your laughter and your silence. He will not merely speak love, he will live it. And when you tremble, he will cover you in prayer. When you rise, he will rise with you. When you fall, he will not retreat, but you must remain. Remain in the posture of belief. Remain in the discipline of prayer. Remain in the hope that heaven is never late. The angels declare, soon. And when heaven says soon, it is not in years, it is in divine timing. The secret he carried was not to harm you, it was to humble him. So he would never take you for granted. So he would recognize you not as a reward, but as a revelation. When he stands before you, he will not bring confusion, he will carry clarity, and your soul will know it. You ask the heavens, how will I know it's him? The answer came like thunder wrapped in honey. You will know by the peace. You will know by the stillness in your chest. You will know because your spirit will no longer wander. He will not charm you. He will carry you. He will not manipulate. He will intercede. He will not ask you to dim your light. He will guard it. And the prayers you whispered in your waiting, they have shaped him. They have become the map guiding him home. So now, Amira, rise. Lift your heart in gratitude for a love still forming. Speak blessings into the silence, because what's coming is not just marriage, it is ministry, not just romance, it is revival. He is closer than you imagine. He is not who he was, and the voice of the Almighty echoes from realms unseen. Do not fear the secret, for I, the Lord, make all things new. The awakening before the union. The wind has shifted in the unseen, and though your world may still look silent, heaven is rumbling. This is not the season of forgetting. This is the hour of remembrance, the hour of return. They called you Sila, heaven's reflection walking in earth's delay. They said your love story would never bloom, but they were wrong, because what you carry is not common, and who you're waiting for is not lost. He's being reshaped in the hands of fire. His name? Leor. But not even you know him fully yet. He's not the man he once was, and not yet the man you'll soon see. He's somewhere in the middle of wilderness and wonder, and he has a secret. But let's begin deeper in the valley. Leor, this man you were promised, has spent years in quiet battle, not just with life, but with himself, with the spirit of fear that clung to him like shadows at noon, fear of loving wrong, fear of being wrong, fear of breaking what was sacred. The angels don't speak lightly when they say, he almost ran, he almost gave up, he almost lost the very thing he was made to carry. You were asking why the delay, weren't you, Selah? Why it feels like you're preparing for someone who never comes. Why every prayer echoes but never returns with a name. Why your spirit grows but your arms remain empty. It's because Leor was still in the cave. But caves are where kings are made, where warriors bleed before they bless, where God strips a man of pride before he puts love in his hands. Leor was terrified of love, terrified of becoming like the men he swore never to be. He had once walked away from good things, not because he didn't care, but because he didn't believe he was worthy of them. The spirit of fear told him he'd fail you, told him he'd hurt what he wanted to protect, and for a while he believed it. But heaven was not silent. In a land called Ethron Vale, far from your reach, but never far from your prayers, God began to speak. The whispers came first, then the dreams, then the signs, until Leor could not ignore them anymore. He fell to his knees under the midnight sky and cried, "Make me whole, not for me, but for her, for the Covenant." Selah, while you were waiting, he was being reborn. He has sought the Lord in silence, in trembling, in nights soaked with weeping. And just as Psalm 34:4 proclaims, I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. This is what has been unfolding. Every fear burned, every chain broken, every lie uprooted. The angels declared, "You are the answer to his prayer, just as he is the answer to yours." So do not mistake silence as rejection. Do not call the delay abandonment. Leo is not idle. He is not disinterested. He is preparing. Yes, you may already know his name, or maybe he will enter your world tomorrow, but either way, his feet are already moving toward you. He's being transformed from the inside out, not by pressure, but by presence. The fears that once caused him to sabotage love are no longer lord over him. Their ashes now, God is doing the holy work, the kind of work that is hidden until the unveiling. The man you prayed for is being delivered. The man you believed for is almost ready. The man who once feared you is now longing for you. But Selah, here is your part. You must guard your heart in this waiting, because counterfeits are being released like actors on a stage. Men who look the part but lack the spirit. Men who say the right things but do not carry the right cross. Do not fall for them. The enemy knows how long you've waited. He knows your lonely nights and aching questions. He knows how to send shadows dressed like promises. The angels say, "Do not be deceived. Wait for the one who is sent, not the one who is rehearsed." Because when Leor enters, it will not feel rushed. It will not feel like striving. It will not trigger old wounds. It will feel like peace. It will feel like you've come home. And when he finally stands before you, not as a mystery, but as your match, he will not play games. He will not make you question your worth. He will not test your boundaries. He will come bold, with a love drenched in faith, with words that carry the weight of deliverance. You'll recognize it, Sila, because your spirit won't tremble. It will rest. He will tell you the secret. Yes, the very one that would have once shocked you. But now it will sound like victory. He will say, "I almost didn't make it. I almost ran. But grace caught me." And when he says it, there will be tears. Not weakness, gratitude for the woman who waited, for the God who preserved, for the mercy that rebuilt his ruins. Romans 8:28 will echo over your union. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak was preparation, because what you are about to receive, Selah, is not ordinary love. It is covenant love, marked by fire, sealed by glory, cradled by heaven. The moment Leor chooses to step into this divine love, he will not step back, he will not run, he will not let fear write the ending. And yes, people may talk, they may not understand, but he won't care, because his eyes will be fixed on God and on the one God gave him. You'll walk in purpose, you'll war in prayer, you'll laugh in the light and stand in the storm, and your union will become a lighthouse to others drowning in doubt. Selah, This is why you could not settle. This is why the journey felt long, because God was writing something eternal. And now you're almost there. Stay in faith, stay in worship, keep your heart clean, keep your oil burning, because the next part of your story is about to begin. Continues with the final test, distractions, posture, and the culmination of this divine love. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1 and 11 if you believe in God.